teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Şengün with the ball. Working on Zubac. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's George. Here's Morris. Shot clock at 5. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
Inside, here's Green. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Leonard looking over the floor. And the pass to George. Zubac kicks to Leonard. For the 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Another shot, Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And Morris drops them both. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Green. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
You got to pick up Green at half court. He's got in the gym range and supreme confidence to go with it.
Jackson with it. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Porter. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. George with the ball. Now Green defending, and Morris throws it down.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Porter passes to Green. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And so here is Houston. They trail by 1. Here's Smith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Green against George. Outside Leonard. The Clippers rebound. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Here's Smith. Sinks that one from the post. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Jackson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Zubac. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
To the middle. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Smith. Can't cash in from close range. Los Angeles leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Green. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Jackson, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Porter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one. Very impressive.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Jackson dishes to George. Going inside. Zubac kicks to Morris. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Here is Porter. kicks it to Green. Pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Şengün, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
For the Rockets, Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Şengün. And it's Josh Christopher in for Porter. Clippers leading by 6. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Norman Powell's checked in for Marcus Morris. There's the pass to Christopher. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Clippers. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Smith for 3. And no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Christopher. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Smith. Here's Tate. Houston moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Garuba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Paul George. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Clippers leading by 12. Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And here's Martin after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. And he makes that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes to Mann. Here's Powell. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Gordon.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And both free throws good for Zubac.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now here is Martin. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Wall passes to Powell. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trail by 15. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Christopher the pass to Tate. Martin trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on John Wall.
You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jae'Sean Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And love hearing about guys like Tate. They don't give up on their dream no matter how the draft goes.
Yeah, that's always inspiring to see. And uplifting. I mean, I know Jae'Sean. Tell you what, his energy, his defense, his scoring punch now, which he's refined, qualities every team would want to have.
And both free throws good for Tate. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mann. Kennard against Tate. Kennard, the pass to Mann over Gordon, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And that one misses. Rockets trail by 15. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13-point lead. Mann passes to Wall. Here's Kennard. Tate covering. Kennard against Tate. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Christopher. The pass to Martin. The three. Rebounded by Covington. And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Christopher, the pass to Martin. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Houston. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Marcus Morris has been leading the charge for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Rockets trail by 16. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Alperen Sengun out there with Jae'Sean Tate. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Jackson. From the corner, the Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. George against Green. Not going to go that time. George with the defensive effort. Jackson passes to George, and it's George finishing it off.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
And that one's good. Green.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, George. Left side, Leonard. Over Sengun. It's rebounded by Houston. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Porter, no luck. Clippers leading by 18. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Smith checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in. Pass to Sengun. Leonard with the steal. Goes up, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Here's Porter. Passes it to Sengun. Houston moving it around. Here's Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot by George, wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 8 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell, no one around him. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The dish to Green. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Green's got 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Powell. Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Leonard. Powell trying to free himself up. The layup off target.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Porter. Here's Smith. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. And there's the pass to Powell. Now, here is Morris. Outside Leonard. Jackson passes to Morris. 6 to shoot. Outside for George. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 13.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Here's Porter. And the rejection by Leonard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Porter, here we go. Şengün with the ball. Leonard's there. Outside, Porter. Pass to Green. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Powell. On the wing, Jackson fires the 3. Şengün with the rebound. And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Outside Porter, the tray. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Porter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Şengün's got his second basket of the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. He dishes it to Leonard. Good on the shot. 6 points for Leonard.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann comes in for George. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Garuba. Green passes to Garuba. The shot from the low post is good.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Mann. It's deflected. And here's Gordon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Gordon's got a great ability to draw contact. You got to respect that. He's an aggressive scorer who makes it tough on the defense, even if they get physical with him.
The Rockets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Gordon.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Gordon.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Pass to Powell. Inside. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Left side, Wall. The pass to Zubac. Over Green. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The drive by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Clippers leading by 19. Pass to Powell. Back to Wall. Here's Mann. Back to Wall. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 21.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Powell with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Mann passes to Powell. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Mann. Tries again. Kicks it out to Covington. All sorts of time. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Houston making some changes. Tate, he's checked in for Green. And it's Josh Christopher in for Smith. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Covington. Passes it to Wall. Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 8 points. Right side, Wall. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Pass to Martin. Tate against Kennard. Tate gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1:12 left in the first half. There's the pass to Kennard. Here's Mann. Outside, Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Picked off in midair. Here's Mann. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Mann's got his third bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. The Clippers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Martin. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Up top, Leonard. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And great thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
Yeah, I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
The Clipper shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Green against George. Green, the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Zubac. Rockets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Back to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. It's Porter outside. Morris with the rebound.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Porter. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. George passes to Morris. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter dishes to Green. On the wing, Porter. Zubac defending. Porter, no luck.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Green against George. Now, here's Zubac. He's guarded closely. Outside for Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside for George. Here's Zubac. Outside, George lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Green passes to Smith. Shot from 12. The Rockets again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Jackson kicks to Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Porter passes to Green. The pass to Garuba. Here's Smith. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Here's George. He's got 23. Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to George. To the middle. Morris kicks to Powell. Here's George. Gets the 14-footer to fall. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Porter against Powell. Smith left side. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Smith. Jay Shante comes in for Green. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. With the drive. Christopher, that's good.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Now here's Powell. He has 6. Passes to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Christopher, the pass to Gordon. Pass to Tate. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Martin's checked in for Houston. No good on the second free throw. Poked away. It's stolen by Tate. Dishes it to Martin. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
11 feet out, and he hits it. George has got 29.
His shooting has been
outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Garuba. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Tate, and they pick up 2. Tate's only got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
13 feet away, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their stars.
Plays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Martin, the pass to Christopher. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And he converts the layup.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Now the pass to Kennard. Leonard on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Houston.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Tate kicks to Martin. There's the dish to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, you got to stay on your feet when you're guarding Gordon because this guy knows exactly how to use that pump fake to good effect.
For the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Paul George. Jackson up top. He's got 7. Mann. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Mann's got 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Powell, the pass to Kennard. Here's Mann. 9 points in the game so far. Cans it from downtown. He's got 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Powell. He's covered closely to the inside. Morris with the bucket.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Here's Martin. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. Powell for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Attacking, all right? Attack, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's
swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lou's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marjanovic, Washington out there with Matthews, and it's Christopher in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
The shot's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Ty Washington.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Garuba. Here's Washington. He shoots again. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Here's Christopher, and that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now Wall. And Batum kicks to Covington. Feeds it to Brown. And that one drops.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Christopher, the pass to Washington. Marjanovic against Batum. From 7. Rebound by the Clippers. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Wall passes to Covington. Fires the 3. Matthews with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A nice shot by Garuba. And here's Wall. Pass to Mann. Clippers moving the ball around. Passes it to Covington. Shoots from the elbow. Oh, that's blocked. Washington with it. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league, to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Covington from the arc. Headshot off, and the Rockets take it the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Brown against Matthews, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Clippers have possession. Pass to man. Here's Batum. And the pass to Wall. Outside, Batum. Clock at 6. The kick out to Wall. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Christopher. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Terrence Mann. And so he hits both. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Batum scanning the floor. Brown against Marjanovic. Left side, Batum. Here's Coffey. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Tries again. It's hauled in by Brown. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside, Batum. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Batum, good.
Boy, and for his size, Nick Batum has really good ball handling skills.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Christopher, that's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wall passes to Coffey. Back to Wall. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Matthews has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Washington. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's off from three-point range. LA has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. A shot by Batum, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. And it's Washington missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Coffey. He's covered by Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Washington passes to Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Matthews has got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Passes to Batum. Brown against Marjanovic. Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Christopher. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Batum inside the three-point line. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Now here's Wall. Pass to Coffey. And Brown now atop the key. Shoots over Marjanovic. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Houston. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Free throw good. Matthews. Since going undrafted in 2019, Garrison Matthews has earned a role in the league as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, he was on 2-way contracts in his first couple of seasons, but proved to be a useful role player in that third season, which led to a guaranteed contract. Good for Garrison because he can flat out shoot it now, and he's found the niche.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All-Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
2 on the clock. Brown outside. That shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Driving the lane. Washington, that's good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Now Kennard. The pass to Brown. And here's Batum. Back to Brown. Inside, here's Kennard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Marjanovic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win
for the Clippers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Back to Matthews. Pass to Washington. Outside Matthews. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Matthews goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And here's Kennard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time